Hi everyone, welcome to my Abhyas. I am Jyoti Sandeep, your maths teacher. In previous session, as you all know, we have started class 11th academics, and in that chapter 1 is started, right? Chapter 1 is sets. In that I have discussed definition and how to represent sets and types of sets. In today's session, we will be discussing subsets. How many types of subsets are there? What is power set? What is universal set? And problems also on that, and much more. So let's see what is that subset. What do you mean by subset? Suppose I have one set. Okay, suppose A is one set. You can take this example also. If real number is there, inside that if I am talking about whole number, or if rational number is there, inside that whole number comes. No, that is nothing but subset. That is nothing but part of the set. Correct? Subset is nothing but part of the main set what you take. If you have taken complex number you know, all of you are aware of complex number. That means a number which is having the imaginary part also, right? So when you take the complex number, it is represented by C. When you have this C, then a real number is a part of complex number. So there I will write like this. Real number is a subset of complex number. That means the part of complex number. For example, I'll come to this later. First you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Suppose I have taken set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want subsets now. So what are the possible subsets I can write in this? Chota set will take. This one is a bigger one. So I'll take the chota one. I'll take only this. So if I have only 1 and 2, I want a part of that. What will I do? I'll take a subset like this. It is a part of B. If I take 2, it is also part of B. That means these are the small sets we can consider from the set B. You come back to this one. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are there. So many subsets we'll get in this. Set of subsets if I write. So I can write 1, singleton 1, singleton 2, singleton 3, and so on, singleton 5 I can write. 2 at a time we can consider. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. 2 at a time we can write, and so many will get in that also. That's why I told the chota one is better to understand, because here many numbers are, many elements are there, so subsets will be more. Okay, 2 at a time if I am taking, from 1 I am taking 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Then I can take 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. 2 will not come, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. Like that so many will get. 3 at a time, 4 at a time. So all these are nothing but subset of that. Real life example if you have to take the school. Okay, school is one set. In that where you sit, the class section A, section B, section C, 11th standard section A, 12th standard section B, all those are a part of the school, right? Your canteen, everywhere. So whatever you take. So those are the part of the school. So those are the subsets of the, what is the bigger set? That is the school or college. Understood? So like that only we are bringing that here. That is subset. So when you take subset, we have two sets, A and B are a non-empty sets what we are talking about. Every element of A, this is a definition, the proper definition what we have for the subset. Now we have understood. Like practical example, like that we have understood. So one more example if you have to take India. Okay, India is a whole bigger set. In that you are talking about states. That is nothing but part of India, correct? If you take any city, that is a part of some state. So that way we are bringing this subset. That is one more example what I am giving you. Come back to this. If every element of A is an element of B, if each and every element of A is an element of B, then we take A is a subset of B. Okay, then we write A is a subset of B. And this is how we write. A is a subset. That is a symbol for subset. Got it? Now we write this as A is a subset of B or A is contained in B. Both are same. And A is a subset of B. This is one more definition how you write the element. If you are showing that in the symbols, then we write only one element which belongs to A. The same element is there in B. Okay, the element which is in set A, the same element is there in B, means we can tell that A is a subset of B. Got it? So this is the example what we have taken. Let A is equal to 1, 3, 5. The other example, the other set is X such that X is an odd natural number less than 6. When I write odd natural number, what happens? Odd natural number less than 6. So as I took the example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will come. These elements are here, correct? So 1, 3, 5 is the first set. The second set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each and every element of set A is there in B, right? So I can tell that A is a subset of B. Okay, I can tell that A is a subset of B. So how do I write that? I'll write like this: A is a subset of B. That time, in the particular example, this will not come. The equal symbol is there, no, that will not come, because I know that the example is in front of my eyes, that I can see that it is not equal, correct? If you take any set, that ambiguity will be there, that it may be equal or may not be equal, correct? But here these elements I definitely know that this set is less than means smaller than this one, correct? So that time don't keep this one, don't keep this equal to, keep only that symbol. Second example is like this: let A is equal to A, E, I, O, U, which are the vowels of the English alphabet. Let B is A, B, C, D. Now what to do? I don't have all these elements here, or I don't have all these elements of B in A. All elements of A are not in B. Other way also it is not there. So I can tell that A is not a subset of B. Clear? Perfect? Okay. Let's see the next one. Still, we have to understand properly what is subset. It's not all what we have discussed. Now, here comes superset. We have something called superset. Superset means the bigger set. When you are comparing the sets, which one will be big, that is taken as a superset. For example, what was the example just now we have taken? Set A is equal to 1, 3, 5. And what was the second set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are not talking about number system. We are not talking about any bigger one. In this also you see. In this if you see, set A is 1, 3, 5 and set B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So compare that. Which is bigger? Which has a more number of elements, that is bigger. The cardinality of the set has to be greater than the other one. In the proper way, if I have to tell you, then I can tell that n of A is less than n of B. Okay. Then this B, set B, is called as superset. Got it? If set A is a subset of set B, then we say that B contains A, right? Or we say that B is a superset of A. Here comes the word superset of A. A is a subset of B. Got it? A is a subset of B. Then what is B? B is a superset of A. Understood? A is a subset of B. Then B becomes superset of A. And we write superset like this. So A is gone there. I'll write here. This is a symbol for superset. A is a superset of B is a superset of A. If I have to write A is a subset of B, the other way if I write, that becomes superset. Understood? Now A is not a subset of B, then we write A is not a subset of B in the symbol like this. Got it? Now one more type of subsets are there, that is trivial subset. Trivial subset means what? The empty set. If I am writing all possible subsets, then I have to include these sets. Okay. What are these sets? Obviously, every set is a subset of itself. Because, why is this? Because according to the definition, it says every element of set A has to be there in B. Okay. Now come to this one. take this example. If you have the numbers 1, 2, 3 in set A, if I am writing the possible subsets of this, so according to the definition, it says every element of set A has to be there in B. Now there is no B only. Okay. If there is no B, what will I do? If A is 1, 2, 3, I have to write the subset of this. I don't have other set B. So subsets of A. Subsets of A if I am writing. So first I will write the singletons. All singleton I will write. Then I will write two elements at a time. So I will write 1, 2. I will write 2, 3 and 1, 3. So every subset should have its bracket. Okay, because this is also one set. When you talk about set, obviously that bracket has to be there. So these are the singletons and these are the elements in 2, 2 what we have taken. And why we have this trivial case means, according to the definition, every element of set A has to be there in B, and if there is no B, if I have taken this, you can't tell this is wrong. Correct? So all the elements of A are there in this. So that is also part of subset. So remember this trivial set, whenever you write the subset, first you write this. Every set is a subset of itself, and by default, empty set is considered as a subset of any set. Okay, empty set is a subset of any set, and set itself is a subset. So we have to write these two cases. So if I am writing this subset of this set 1, 2, 3. So these are the subsets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 I have already. So by default, by trivial case, I have to take null set also as one subset. Null set and the set itself are the two trivial cases, and all other are the subsets. So totally how many we have? 8 we have. Got it? So this is about the subset. In this, if you go, we have proper and improper subset. Let's see that one. Proper subset and improper subset. Proper subset means a subset A of set B is called proper subset if A is not equal to B. If I am writing the subsets, already we have written. If I am writing the subsets, each and every set here, each and every element in this subset is a subset of A. Correct? This is a part of the set, this is a part of the set. Correct? So, if you see only this one, if you see only this, that is one subset. That means this is less than that A. Correct? If this is less than that A, only the part of that A means it will be proper subset. Got it? So why I am telling this? Because in subset we have two symbols, as we have seen. This one is the C, one is equal. In simple way, if I have to tell you, if A is a smaller than B, if B is a superset of A, then that is taken as a proper subset. Okay. No confusion here. Only C we have means the symbol we have, because A is the chota set what we have, B is the big set what we have. So I can call it as a proper set. If I have A is equal to B, so I am writing all the subsets and I arrived this one. I have to write that because trivial case says that. So 1, 2, 3 I have to write means they are equal. This subset and the set given are equal. That case, when A is equal to B, that is taken as improper subset. This is taken as improper subset. Clear for you?